Hello, today we will be generating a sonified IR spectra. So that is an IR spectra that you may listen to instead of having to use the graph. So we're going to be turning this IR into a sonified IR. You will be provided with a link to a OneDrive folder that'll contain the instructions as well as a Excel template that you will need. Now, our first step to generating the sonified IR is that we will need to save our IR in a CSV file format. So to do that, when you have your spectra open in the laboratory computer, you're going to want to select File and select Save As, and then select your folder and change the file name to match the way you've done all semester. And then you'll click on this arrow here, and just like you would click TIFF to save the image, you're going to click CSV text.csv and save that to your folder. Once you have that and you're on your computer to analyze, you'll want to download the Sears template.xl Excel sheet. So we're going to go ahead and download this somewhere. I'm just going to go ahead and put it right on my desktop. And open it. This has wave number, percent transmittance, and the percent transmittance with reference peaks. This is the important column C, because once we insert our data, it'll automatically put it there, but it'll give us the reference peaks we need to make the sonified IR actually useful. So next, we're going to want to open our spectra in Excel. So once you download it, you'll have it in CSV format. Just going to want to open that in Microsoft Excel. And this corresponds to your wave number, and this corresponds to your percent transmit. Next, we're going to want to copy column C and row 1 from our Sears template to the spectrum. Excel is weird and won't let you go the other way all the time, but this way will work. So we're going to take spectra, insert a row above, and go ahead and copy row C, and put it into row C on your spectrum. And take your headers and also put them on top. So what this does is percent transmittance has a maximum of 100 because you can't go over 100%, but there are reference peaks starting at the beginning at 500 wave numbers. And then after every 500 wave numbers, it's set to 200 peaks. So then it'll be more loud than any other point on the graph. So that'll let you know when listening to it, which peak is the maximum peak. So now we're going to have to divide our spectra into a new workbook every 2,000 rows, because the system we'll be using to generate spectra can't handle more than 2,000 rows. However, IR is very advanced and records about 7,000 to 8,000 rows of data. So I just typed in a little shortcut to get to row 19,999. Then I'm going to just drag this up all the way until we have all the beginning data selected. Copy, file new, paste. And then I'm going to go ahead and save this new workbook as we go. You're going to want to put these somewhere where you can easily find them. I'm going to go ahead and create a new folder. I'm going to name the first one 1. And then we're going to want to change our file format to a .csv. And press save. And I'll go ahead and close this one. And then we're going to do it from 2000 all the way to 3,999. Copy, new workbook. Now for this one, I'm going to start at A2 because we still want our labels. Wave number, %T, %T with left. It's not essential that they 100% match the others. You just have to know which is in each column. So now we're going to go ahead and save this one. This number 2, CSV. Next, we're going to do that again from 4,000 to 59999. Copy and paste it as we've been. Again, we have our wave number, percent transmittance, and percent transmittance with our peak, or with our reference values. Sorry. This is number 3, CSV. Save. And now we're going to do this one last time. Oops. From 6,000 to the end. Going to save that. Number 4.csv. And that is all the work we'll need to do in Excel. So now we're going to go to this handy website, Two-Tone. And this is the website we will be using for this. For your first time visiting, it might ask you for things like your name and email and to agree to a mailing list. If you agree to it, I think you have to agree to it. They'll send you one email asking you to confirm. And if you just don't confirm by clicking the link, then you won't get any more emails. I have been using this before. So let me right to it. When you get here, this should be asking you to select your data source. We're going to want to navigate to your folder. We have your CSVs. And you're going to want to go ahead and drag your first one into that box. I did not do that correctly. Then it should be selected and press select. And now your data source, you want to do your percent transmittance with reference peaks. As you can see, this kind of resembles the IR spectrum with large peaks on it. Again, these large peaks represent every 500 wave numbers. You're going to want to come down here and click this time because you don't want to be listening to 8 parts at 33 minutes each. That is excessive. So you want to going to take this total duration and slide it as far down as it'll go. And so each spectrum will only be 6 minutes. Then we're going to click export. Export again. And it loads the audio file. Now, these spectras are long to listen to, so I would recommend playing it in a playback window where you can change the playback speed to 2 times or 4 times, and then listen to it at the fastest speed where you can still differentiate the sounds for analysis. Okay, so once that has finished, it'll ask you to save it. I'm going to create a new folder. it's just going to save it as 1 again. Press save. And then we're going to want to do this again for all of our other parts. So I'm going to go ahead and just delete and start over. Drag and drop number 2. Select, select. All the same things. Export, export. And then I will come back once I have downloaded all 4 of these files. Okay, this is the last one. Save now. So now our next step is we want to take all of our parts of the Sonified IR and mix them into one continuous audio file. So we're going to go to this website now. We're going to add our files. Put them in order. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, so they'll stay in 1, 2, 3, 4. Merge them. And then I will come back when these are done processing. Okay, that was actually really quick. I just signed off and then it finished. And it just pops up with this box. So I'm going to name this final Sonified IR Spectra. I'm going to save it and open it. And now we can listen to it. Our Spectra reads from 500. Check that here. From 500 wave numbers all the way to, I believe, yes, till 4,000 wave numbers. And then there will be a large reference tone at the beginning, end, and every 500 wave numbers. And so once you listen to it, and the first beep you hear will be the reference peak. It does take a 24-minute IR spectra. I don't see any issue. You can just find a player, speed it up to 2 times the speed, and 12 minutes. And yeah, and this is a new fun way to analyze an IR spectrum, a little different than using the graph. Thank you all for watching.